Hello and welcome back everybody once again to another All the Mods 9 alpha testing here on my public server. You can join this public server if you'd like to play All the Mods 9 and help alpha test it. The IP is in the description as well as scrolling beneath my camera. We've had quite the updates since the last stream. Let's dive right into them. Finally, they have added building gadgets, one of my favorite tools to use, and we will finally, oh, sorry, that sounds like my son's having a rough time, finally work on the base. Railcraft Reborn, which is in beta. That's going to be interesting to check out. AllTheCompressed, applied and refined cooking, which allows your digital storage system to interact with the cooking for blockheads, multi-block structures. Looks like they've also added wither skeleton tweaks. They briefly added hostile neural networks, but they had to immediately remove it in a quick hotfix while they wait on a fix for the mod. I'm not sure what the problem was. Hi to you too, Bisa. Gateways to Eternity has been added, another one of my favorite mods. They added the FastSuite, including FastFurnace and FastWorkbench. And the big one is Apotheosis has been added. Oh boy. We can now silk touch spawners. We can get tons of affixes on our gear. It's going to be interesting to dive into the 1.20 version of Apotheosis and see what's changed. Why don't we dive right in? Let's start out by taking a snooze really quick. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to the stream. Let's have a good time. If we look at the colony, it looks like right before I went live, they finished building a residence, as well as we had a new child. So we do need to get some building materials to some of the builders. And while I was preparing the stream, a couple Apotheosis bosses spawned on top of my base, and we got some of our first gear here. So as we can see, there's a new affix it can add called cooldown reduction, as well as max mana. So I'm curious if it's working with the other magic mods in the pack. That's going to be interesting. And then we got one with plus armor and plus 5 armor. As well as a vampiric sword that gave us armor pierce and life steal. Interesting. As well as entity reach. We'll have to dive into Apotheosis here in just a second. Got a few reliquary drops as well. Haven't dived into that yet. Oh, you know what? Let's get the music going. There we go. Just got a message. Give me just a second. All right, let's head to the builder huts, give them some items, and check out everything that's been added. I'm really excited for building gadgets, specifically for the copy paste feature. It's one of my favorites. But we're at a builder's hut tier 4. Let's finish getting this to tier 5. It is going to require sponge. I don't know if we have sponge yet. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. In the meantime, looks like we need some cobblestone stairs, some wall, and some oak planks. Let's dive into that. We'll craft up a few cobblestone stairs. Let's get some more cobblestone walls. Let's check our oak planks. Oh yeah, that's right. They are set in the ME requester, so we don't have to worry about them too much. Already got a bunch of items in here. Oops, didn't mean to put that in there. I don't want to put away the Apotheosis gear. I kind of want to set up a filter in our digital storage to specifically hold Apotheosis gear. I have some ideas of how we can go about it.
I can help you with that.
We'll see if any of them work. Let me see here. Okay, so we need the rest of the stairs, the spruce fence, spruce log, and spruce plank. So the stairs have to wait till the walls finish. That's okay. In the meantime, we can get going on the spruce. I think it needed some fence, some stairs, some log. Let's get some planks. We'll load all of this up. And once the builders have everything they need, we'll dive into all the other items. I'm interested with Railcraft Reborn. Ooh, there's a quest. With Railcraft Reborn, the zombies in the nearby forest are causing trouble. Can you help us take care of them? Ooh. Hi, Chibi. How you doing? We need you to kill 10 zombies in the nearby forest is what it said. I'm curious if it actually spawns zombies or it's just a quest to kill 10 zombies, which may be what it is. I have a feeling that's more likely. But Railcraft Reborn, it's going to be interesting to see how it works and how it compares to Create's trains. Let me go ahead and get a couple tripwire hooks here. And hopefully our cobblestone stairs will start crafting here any moment. I think the cobblestone walls are almost done. Oh, our bulk item storage cell got stuck on something. We'll have to check that out. Let's queue this up and see where it's getting stuck. Could have just been all the server resets that froze it. Not 100% sure on that one. Okay, let's throw in the cobblestone stairs, and the courier's hut upgrade is ready to go. Let's head back over to this one. Also needs cobblestone stairs. And then a lot of spruce planks, torches, and white stained glass. We can handle that really fast. Chibi says, I'm feeling sluggish today, but otherwise all right. Total sloth day, though. Yeah, I could feel you there. Our son has been having a rough time, and we haven't been getting much sleep, and he's been crying so much. Haven't really been able to go live. Spruce plank, slab, and torch. We can do that. We can do that. You have a few torches here. And we're going to need some more slabs. We needed like, what, 600 planks, was it? Graphic Rabbit says, hey-o! Thanks for making the server quiet and chill place to be. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you. I've put a lot of effort into this alpha server and even more effort into the official public server I'll be launching when the pack actually releases. Really excited for it. I hope it all works out. We're going to need more of these. Let's see where we're at. 200 more slabs and 4 planks. I'll just give them the rest of this. Okay, are our builders all set? Can we dive into other mods? Yep, okay. Ooh, and the very first bulk item storage cell has completed. So here's what we're going to do with these guys. Is he all right? Yeah, he is just teething. to the point now he is getting his molars. And I think that's what's causing him the most discomfort. So this very first cell, I think we're going to have to go with copper because it is the item we have the most of. So we're going to start the mega cells, the bulk items. And we're going to do that by, so we put the natural storage at 3,000. Well, I want the bulk cells to always be first, no matter what. So 10,000 on all of them is the plan. Don't think we need this laser anymore, so we can get rid of that visual bug. Let me clean all this up really quick. Okay. Now, to use this bulk item storage cell, it holds one item type, but it can store a crazy amount of it. It can do compression, but it's a little interesting how the compression works, because you need a decompression module now, and there's a compression card, and it's really weird how it works. Maybe we'll do some experimenting and see how it functions in the latest updates. But in order to use this, we're going to come to the cell workbench, and you'll see we get one slot. Let's go ahead and partition this to copper ingots. Then I'm going to come to our MEIO port, and I'm going to change this from cell to network to be network to cell. And I'm going to have it take all the copper. As soon as that's done, we'll throw this in the storage. I was there with my oldest nephew with that. I still remember it clearly, and he's 32 now. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Why does it think there's 12 million? I don't know, but we'll let that run. I think there might be a problem here. Let's let that run. We may have found a duplication, which we'll need to report. It should have only gotten, like, what was it? 5 million copper? That's really weird. Door Shutter asks, did I break something? Did I? What'd I do? Whatever it is, I deny any part. It was not me. If I broke something, I'm sorry. But I think we did just break this, though. I don't know why it thinks there's 30 million. We should have only gotten 5. Yeah, maybe a glitch. We may have to report this. I think our best bet. It's gonna take a while to craft, but let's craft up another bulk item cell, and we'll test that one as well. But while this fills with copper, let's go ahead and create some patterns for the finally added building gadgets. And after building gadgets, I think we'll take a little look at Railcraft and then dive into Apotheosis. All right, so let's make some patterns here. We obviously want the base building gadget, the exchanging gadget, which is what we're going to use to actually work on the base. My personal favorite, the copy paste gadget, and the cut paste gadget. And then there should be the destruction gadget. Perfect. It looks like there's now templates and template manager. Why don't we take a look at these? Direwolf must have added these. That's going to be interesting. I wonder if we can save copied templates. That's going to be really cool if that's the case. I'm really excited for that. But I'm going to prepare a test for our building gadget. Well, I guess we should craft it first. Let's craft a copy paste and get that charging. And then we're going to need a bunch of molecular assemblers, which we already have. I forgot they added building gadget too. I'm glad he rewrote this mod. Yeah, it was just added in the latest update. I didn't know it was the second version. It's going to be interesting. Time to take shameless advantage of the glitch? Probably not. I mean, it is just, we are just alpha testing. This isn't the official playthrough, so it doesn't really affect it too much, but I'd still like to be safe with it. And you know what? I just remembered we have already set a, let's see, where is the partitioned drive? There we go. So we've already set a partition for armor items. I'm curious if it's going to include, let me see, did we do swords in this one? We did. Okay. Let's see if it includes these Apotheosis pieces. So we're about to put 1, 2, 3 items in here. No, it did not get them. So we are going to have to figure out a separate system for the new Apotheosis items, but I'm not too worried about that. I've got some plans in mind. So it ended up at 44 million. Now here's the curiosity part. If we throw this in, oh, it's because this wasn't 4.9 million. This was 4.9 mega, right? So it's the right amount. It's showing the right amount. I think this is just saying the bit storage. Best time to be shameless when it doesn't count. Fair enough. But okay, so as you can see by the fact that it still says 4.9, nothing too crazy happened there. Whoa. Something buggy just happened. That was weird. This mega cell still needs some time. What was that guy holding? Oh, a toadstool. Okay. All right. Let's fill up our inventory with some molecular assemblers and some pattern providers. Because what we're going to do is we're going to try to... Oh, wow. Okay. Bunch of advancements happening all at once right now. Okay, there it is. Builders started work on the warehouse. So yeah, we were out of simulation distance. That's really a bummer, but nothing I can do about it right at this moment. Let's take the copy-paste gadget. And let me do this. Let's come to our keybinds. I'm going to come to the key G. Head curio, disable. Settings menu for building gadgets, keep. Open close curio, disable. Toggle shrink, disable. Jetpack engine, disable. Perfect. So now we should be able to see here. So we want to be in copy. What we're going to do is put our first corner. Oh, I don't know if I may have to do this differently. Let me think. Okay, I should be able to do this. By first choosing this block and that block, and then let's walk the coordinates in, because unfortunately the sneak right click isn't working quite right. Let's lower. So this one needs to be over minus. And we need to come up one. So let's actually, oops, do that. Okay, so confirm and close. And we should now have copied this. However, I think it copied the logs. Why don't we get that out of here? I think that's going to be RX. Let's see if that messed up over here now. Okay. Almost done, guys. Okay, we have now copied all of these molecular assemblers and pattern providers. Let's give this a try of switching to paste mode. And what I'm going to do is come one block over and we'll anchor it. We do have enough materials. Let's go ahead and raise this up. So it would be right there. Perfect. Let's give this a shot. Oh, so beautiful. If you guys remember how long that took to build the first time, that is a breath of fresh air. All right, now if I've done my plan correctly, the way we're going to wire this is let's go ahead and grab a bunch of cable. Still having shift click issues with the wireless terminal, only doing 32 items at a time. Ooh. Can we... Let me grab that template manager. Let's check this out. I wonder if we can save these molecular assemblers as a template. That would be interesting. I'm going to call this assemblers. And I'm going to place save. Copy. I don't. Oh, do I need to place another? I don't know. I don't know how you save it. I don't know what you're supposed to put in there. I am not familiar with this mod at the moment. Ah, there we go. So there is our template. Let's actually... Okay, let me put a piece of paper. Nope, still just says template. Let me trash one of them. But hopefully that will be our assemblers. So I'm going to grab some anchors. And what we'll do is run a cable over here. So I'm going to put an anchor here immediately. And then we'll put one top. So we're over here. And then we're going to run the cable this way this time. Now, theoretically, we should be able to grab our P2P stuff. Let me get all of that. Lisa says you need a template. Yeah, it looks like you use paper first because I noticed you can't. Oops, what am I doing? You can't craft a template. You just put a piece of paper in, seems to be the answer. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a P2P here. Let's give this a channel. think we were working over here. Looks like we've got all of the inside available. And we'll wire this up. And we should see this boot to 32 of 32. Perfect. Awesome, awesome. Let's keep going. So the next group of 4, we'll do the same by anchoring. Anchoring. And then running the cable. Amory says, hello man, just asking what you're used to power all of your machines. I am currently being powered by solar. If I head up here. Let me turn on the jetpack so that we go a little bit faster. At the moment, I am using nitro solar panels. But I do have other plans for other energy sources once the base requires more power. These Endermen, man. I need them to go away. Alright, so that one's wired. Why don't we wire them all and then do the P2P ports? How does that sound? We'll get these all hooked up, then do the P2P. So 1 anchor, 2, 3, and then cable. And now for the very last section. Oh, I don't know why we went all the way on this side. There we go. But let's place our anchors. And the last run of cable. Awesome, thanks for the answer. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I eventually want to mess with extreme reactors, advanced generators. We have a lot of mods to alpha test. But I think we'll get them all done. All right, P2P tunnels in hand. Let's do this. Place these down. And then let's go grab some P2P. So I believe we grabbed the right. Yep. Oh, the courier hut finished. Everything's going so much faster. Cool, so much faster. Oh, doing it in different order. All right, let's see. There should be one. Yeah, that one is not used. Let's grab that one. And give it here. And then we just need one more P2P channel. I believe that entire upper row is done. So let's start on the next row. And there we go. So that should have significantly increased our molecular assemblers. Looks like it did. You want your melon power plant? Fair enough. It is pretty powerful. All right, I did notice. I don't think I hid these pattern providers. Just doing a bit of maintenance here. Should just see molecular assemblers and then smelting. Perfect. Now, we do need to put acceleration cards in all of these. But I'll do that on my own time so that I don't take up too much of the stream doing that. I'm going to load the warehouse. And we'll get some building materials for the next building. So not this builder, but the other one. And then while we let them work, let's take a look at some of the added mods items, such as the new Railcraft Reborn beta. It's going to be interesting. So we need a spruce trapdoor and a bunch of spruce. Why don't we actually, how much wood essence do we have? We've got 79,000. We should have plenty. I'm going to go ahead and get us a bunch more spruce crafting, as well as a bunch of planks, slabs, and it looks like we don't have a pattern for spruce trapdoor. Let's get that done. Ooh, actually, let's do the stonecutter recipe, if there is one. Yeah, I was mistaken. There was not one. So there we go. Spruce trapdoor. We'll let all of this run. Let's see. We should probably take out the junk. There we go. Oh, I also need to check on the research of the colony. We need some planks, trapdoor, and carpet, and then laying barrel. I know we don't have a recipe for laying barrels. There we go. Graphic, do you need any help? Need any help, Graphic? Let's see. I don't remember how many laying barrels we needed. Let me craft 10. We needed 6. Okay. Gonna need those trap doors. I'm gonna craft like 100 of them. Looks like graphics good. Just wanted to check if he needed a helping hand or not. All right, while this is all crafting, glass pane white car. Oh, wandering trader. Come on, ultra vector plates. Dang it. All right, I don't want to hit any villagers. Let me make sure I'm safe. No ultra vector plates. Sad day. Let's get our white carpet and our glass. So it looks like we haven't made a pattern for carpet, but we have a pattern for the wool. Craft up a bunch of this. I like to give them more than they need. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I like to give them... Oh, he needed glass pane. I like to give them more than they need so that the extra resources go to the warehouse, and then if it's needed in a future project, it just gets built then, which is how I like to do it. Let's keep stocking them up. He should be... Sorry, I'm getting some messages. We need the spruce trapdoors. Now, the trapdoors are waiting for the planks to finish, so I'm going to cancel the planks to get the trapdoors, and then I'm going to re-queue the planks. And tell you what, I think we should go to our ME requester and add these spruce items so that we're not waiting every time we come to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come and I'm going to say I always want there to be 10,000 spruce logs. I want there to always be 10,000 spruce planks. And then I'll need a second here to catch up. People are asking me questions on the server. I will get to that in just a second. Let's see. So NT Crew needs to copy paste a structure, but I'm not sure if it's possible. And Spike Jones says how to return items to the system. Or Fluix. Spike. So, Spike, I am using a sophisticated chest with magnet filtered to Fluix. And then let's help NT Crew. Chippy says, still no mine in the mine colony, or did you finally do that off stream? We're gonna do it soon. We're gonna do it soon. Let me tell him this is my Fluix right here. As soon as he sees, we're going to help NT copy, cut and paste a structure. So let's TPA to NT Crew. Once it lets us. And we'll see if we can help them, and then we'll get back to what we were doing. Might teleport any second, so I'm just going to light this up. Yep, there we go. What do you need to move? Well, we just got, so he wants to copy the aquariums, so we just got building gadgets. You can use copy paste gadget or RF tools builder combined with space chamber. Omar says top. What's up? I would use copy paste gadget. Anything else? All right, let's head back to the base. I'm going to finish this torch line. And then while our builders work, let's take a look at Railcraft. Maybe do a gateway to eternity. And check out, I'm looking at the mods that were added. Start getting the applied cooking up and running. Did we get all the resources to these guys? I don't even remember. This builder's hut needs to be upgraded. So he needs the trapdoor. Let's give him some more trapdoors. the warehouse has all their resources, I think we are good. Hello, child. Okay. So while we are loading the colony, let's go ahead and take a look at Railcraft Reborn, currently in beta. And I'm curious how it's going to compare to the Create trains, but I'm really excited to give it a try. So it is the kind that uses a bunch of mine carts. It does have the signals, the track kits. Yeah, that is going to be fun to eventually dive into for sure. That's really exciting that the mod is being quote unquote reborn. Very nice. But there's the train dispenser, cart dispenser, fluid unloader, fluid loader, advanced item unloader, advanced. Yeah, that's going to be fun to check out. It's going to be fun to check out. The other thing we needed to take a look at was, if we come to make patterns, we now have applied and refined cooking. So we should be able to do an ME kitchen station. To combine with our cooking for blockheads setup. Because there's the refined. We don't need refined, we need applied cooking. Let's make a pattern for an ME kitchen station. Looks like we also need a milk jar, a toaster, and we are going to need to set up a kitchen too. Graphic says it looks like the old version but just updated. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I'm really interested to see how it compares to the Create trains, because there's just something special about using trains. Really. But since we don't have a cooking for blockheads set up, we'll save that for next time. Let's come up top, and guys, one of my favorite mods, Gateways to Eternity. What this is there is pearls. You'll notice it says shift to view waves. So if we look at these blaze pearls, there's a small, a regular, and a large. This has 5 waves of blazes, but you get 3x the blaze loot roll reward. And if you hold control, you can see if we complete it, if we finish the small blaze gate, we get 250 experience and 30 blaze loot rolls. These are super nice early game. Like, really good. And the thing is, so we've got the blaze, we've got Apotheosis. Oh, I can't read it. Which I don't believe you can craft this one. I do believe. I think what we'll do is server events where I have everyone come to a gate and we'll fight Apotheosis boss. Apothic bosses. But we do have the Creeper, Enderman, Ghast, Magma Cube, Shulker, Skeleton, Slime, Spider, Witch, and Zombie. Why don't we need to kill 10 zombies. So why don't we make a small zombie gate pearl? We're going to take this pearl. And I'm just checking. We could technically do a large, but I think we'll just do a small. Brian Mortensen says, do you still need mystical alignment? Nope. I am all good, Brian. What did NT say? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this pearl, and it may fail because it's daytime, but let's give this a try. So it says wave 1 starting in 5 seconds. We'll see if it fails. Nope, it worked. Kill our zombie waves. And you'll notice my magnet made it hard to show off, but when we kill zombies, those bonus loot rolls are spawning from the gate. Ta-da! Graphics says, was create removed from the server? It shouldn't be. Now I'm worried. Let me finish this gate, and then I will check what's going on. We've got 2 more waves. Got some more loot. I really like to do this with witches. That's really fun. Ooh, we did get a chipped gem of the warlord, which is really nice. And there we go. It explodes with all the zombie loot. Look at that. Chibi says, sorry I'm being quiet. I'm feeling the beginning of a migraine coming on. I might take a nap after the stream. Sorry to hear that, Chibi. I am also starting to get a bit of a migraine spike, but I really want to stream as long as I can here. So we did get all those loot rolls, and we did get a chipped gem from Apotheosis, which is exciting. Now, someone said, was create removed? That has me super worried. Nope, I still see all the create items. Graphic. Let me check if my create setup is still, or what is that? Oh. Hello. Little fisher. I wonder if someone put him here, or if it's a starbuncle that can fish. I'm not sure. Does he take? Let me see what happens. Okay, so he's not responding to me. What if I give him nugget? Okay, he was a natural spawned one. So we did get our... Ah. So there we go. We now know who did it. It was Paprika. Put it up here. I don't think they're on the server right now. But we'll hold on to this for him. All right. Okay, if that is the case, Graphic, you either need to disconnect to from the server and reconnect, or you need to fully relaunch your game. It means the server was not able to send you the full information. Just to be safe, you're not storing any infinite items, are you? Like the RF refined storage, infinite cell, or anything like that?
What is it?
Chibi says, migraines suck. I was planning to go get some groceries later, but looks like I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow. Yeah. It's always rough when the migraines hit. But guys, it is... now that we've chested the pearls... Excuse me. The pearls, we've crafted a bunch of items. Our builders are working. I think we should dive into Apotheosis. So let's have a look at the latest update and what we've got. what I'm looking for, okay, so like these are new. Deep shelves. Deep shelves are new. That's interesting. Let's see what they offer. So we have a max 35 deep shelf, echoing deep shelf with 15% Arcana. Very nice. And an echoing skulk shelf. Arcana, Quanta, Eterna, and Enchanting Clues? No way. That is so powerful. And Soul Touched Skulk Shelf, which offers Rectification, Arcana, Quanta, Eterna. Ooh. For anybody who knows Apotheosis, that is really nice. That means we can use less shelves for other things. Which is really exciting. Warden Tendrils. The Tome of Extraction can be is new. So now, instead of scrapping, which takes half the enchants, destroys the items, you can now extract all the enchantments and destroy the item. And finally, extract all enchantments, do not destroy the item. Very nice. Infused Dragon Breath, that's interesting. Unnaming Extraction Expulsion, okay. Gems have been changed again. It looks pretty neat. A simple reforging table. Max rarity rare. Max rarity mythic. Okay. And the gem cutting table. Yeah, so this is cool. A lot of new updates. We do have our libraries, which I'm really excited for. As well as our charms that we can make unbreaking. Awesome. Now, a true test is going to be to see if we can silk touch a spawner. So why don't we grab a silk touch pickaxe? And let me think of a nearby spawner. I believe there is a roguelike right by my base. Yeah, it is right up over here. Let's try to grab a spawner. See if it works. We'll head down into the roguelike. Graphics says no. Relaunching the game didn't work. Oh, no, you probably don't have an infinite storage. Is probably what you're saying. I gotcha. Oh, almost crashed us. That was scary. All right, I'm just looking for a spawner, but there is a chance someone has come through here and destroyed all the spawners. Let's have a look here. Okay, here's one. Oh, you know what? I don't want a cave spider spawner. Let's try to find a better spawner. Enderman? Nah. Why don't we head to the lowest level? Let's try to grab a wither skeleton spawner. So let's see. I think the fastest way to get there... Oh. Did we just find a high level... when I say high level, I mean like high up in the dungeon wither skeleton spawner. Right here? Yep, wither skeleton. Okay. Let's give this a test. There it is, folks. Awesome. Let's head back home. Clean up our inventory real quick. Ooh, we got 2 Essence of Undeath, which is really nice. We're going to have a lot of loot of sorting to do. This is going to take a while to figure out. But we did get the spawner, and it does look like we can modify it with Apotheosis. Ignore players, ignore lights, entities, spawn count, silent, no AI, spawn delay, activation range, redstone control. I'm just seeing if there's any new modifiers. X spawn delay, ignore condition, spawn range, redstone, anti-silent. Okay, so now we're just in the anti version. That's cool. So we do have a Wither Skeleton spawner from a roguelike, so they'll drop armor, which is good. We could set up a quick kill chamber. Now here's the thing. Since we don't have mob grinding utils, and the player damage plates aren't quite working quite right, we would have to use a modular router attacking or a, is it a force field? Is that what it's called? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong mod pack right now. But I'm thinking a modular router with a Supremium sword with AoE attack will probably be how we'll kill the mobs, because the player damage plate doesn't quite seem to be dropping player drops. At least it wasn't before. Maybe we can test it again. But I think we'll save setting up this spawner for the next stream. Let's try to craft a couple things from Apotheosis real fast before we call it a stream. We're going to need to start getting our powerful enchantment set up, but I want to start us off with a reforging table. So we do need some gem dust, which we need 2 gem dusts to even make a salvaging table. So what we can do is grab some of the gems we just got, like these 2, and a anvil. Let's see if we can get some gem dust. So I'm going to turn off my magnet for a moment, and I'll place down a little bit of a block here. Throw our gems on it. Oh, I missed one. Hold on, guys. There we go. Okay, there's our gem dust. Should hopefully be able to make us a salvaging table. Yeah, that's fine. And now with a salvaging table, I'm going to come over here. This is where our enchanting setup will eventually be. I'm going to put down our salvaging table. We can now salvage gems without having to use an anvil. Reloading the game worked, thanks. Yeah, no problem, Graphic. But we are going to need to get more gems. And that's where starting a mob farm will work very well for us. And then we should be able to craft the other items from Apotheosis once we have more gem dust. And then we can start the bit of progression of moving into higher enchanting levels. And I would really like to go for using deep shelves. That would be really cool. We are going to have to... Oh, JER is working now, guys. Look at that. We're going to need to go to an ancient city. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. One last check on the colony. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's stream on the All the Mods 9 alpha server. Again, it is a public server you can join. I've done my best to maintain good performance, despite the amount of players. Something to note is it is an alpha server that will reset when the pack officially launches, or if an update breaks the world. Okay, these guys all look good. If you'd like to join us, I'd love to see you here. Things seem to be running pretty good. If you do join, I do recommend using /RTP. Let me hide my cam. Oh, that's in the way too. Anyway, /RTP to teleport away from spawn, because this server has been running since the very first versions of the alpha for the mod pack came out. And so the ore generation in the radius of spawn is missing ores for a lot of mods, because we've uploaded as the updates have come, updated as the updates have rolled out. But I hope to see you all on the server and in the next stream. For now, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's great to see you all. Bye-bye.